love me cause you don't even know my name. Living in this shame. All I know is nothing ever lasts forever. So come on down and I'll see you in hell.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Starting off
Good.
a little bit of dumbbell curls today.
Oh, am I fucking up your video? My bad.
Oh, no, you're good. I don't care.
I didn't know we were recording. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've been working my way up reps-wise here with the 50s. I'm still kind of stuck with the 50s. I don't know how long ago it was that I tried the 55s, but I just know that when I fucking went up to 55, it was not moving like 50s. That's for damn sure. So I'm just going to try and get it to where I can, kind of like how I've been doing with the incline press, is just keep working it up to where I can do them for solid 3 sets and then try moving up, because clearly forcing the issue doesn't work. I did that for 11 for the first set last week, or I guess last arm day, but I only got like 7 and 8 reps for the following sets, so I'm going to try and get 10 for all 3 sets and call that progress. There we go. Got the fresh shave for today. I let it go for a little longer than I have been, but quick fix, obviously. I think I need to change out that razor though. It's getting a little bit rough. I never know really when to like swap those things out, because it's not like there's like a wear bar or anything on them. And technically, it's very, very possible to use those things well past when you're supposed to be using them. I just don't know when that is. Okay. One more set, then we got a drop set after that. My fucking shoulder is weird. 35 or 40? Let's do 35. That was 7 reps, correct? Oh, you need to fuck stretch in this, whatever. Okay. On the exhale. So we did single sided movement. Well, I guess it's both sides, but individually loaded. So now let's do one where they work together a little bit. Okay. I won't count that last rep. That last rep was shit. Okay. Okay. And we got one more thing for arms. Now we'll move on to triceps. Alright, this isn't what I initially planned, but it'll work. So just doing a failure set. Except this time it's more dedicated as opposed to just happening to happen every single set. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so I've been doing these last, like not the first tricep exercise the last couple times I've come in here. But I'm gonna switch it up this time and see if I can't get a little bit more sets. So I've been doing 50, and then for the first set, and then like dropping down weight as needed. Let's see. So it was like 35, then 50 with 45 and 40, or 50, 45, 45. So let's see if I can get another set 50 here. It's going to be a little different, I realize, because I'm changing the order, but whatever. This is kind of like the heavy, quote unquote, heavy compound for triceps this time around. So it would make sense to do it first, either way, but that's not how. Anyway. Okay. Nope, I don't feel safe. Okay. Okay. Looks like cable's opened up, so let's go over with some cable work. Alright. Okay. Excuse me. offset. And from 90 to 60 there. What was that? 10 reps. The first round. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's throw a little bit of hammer curls just to finish things off. Get close down here. Oh, perfect song. There. Okay. I think arms are officially pumped. I'm not even gonna track those reps because that shit was literally just pump work. Nothing substantial was done there. Let's go over there. Let's see a little better right here. Am I even in focus? That's a glare. Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright. Here we go. Now, excuse me while I go on a quick little rant. I don't, for the life of me, understand what it is that people could possibly be doing to cause all of these smudges on the fucking mirrors in that gym. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I don't have the urge whatsoever to ever touch, smudge, or press up against the mirrors. Nor do I ever find myself in a situation in the gym where I'm lifting and that becomes a hazard in which it is an accident and possibly happens. Like, it just doesn't happen. I don't know how many times I've set up the camera for a pose down and gotten halfway through it only to realize that the mirror has a big, fat, oily smudge right in the middle of the shot and fucks up the shot. Now, I am not by any means saying that I'm entitled to a perfectly clean mirror just because I want to do a fancy little video for my fucking YouTube. No way. That would be ridiculous. But I just feel like it should be on the people of the general public to have enough common sense and enough self-awareness to not just fucking, I don't know, again, like I said, I have no idea what they could possibly be doing. I mean, other than just going and just rubbing on the mirrors, or like pushing their elbows into the, because it's always the same height on the mirror too. It's always like shoulder or like arm height, um, or something. I don't know. It's always that like general area. Now I can sort of understand, sort of see if it's in front of, like directly in front of the rack, like where the dumbbells go. That makes a little more sense. Like I can see someone slipping up when they're trying to put the weight on there. It's heavy, whatever, and their head or the forehead or arm hits it or whatever. But like the completely open areas, like where I usually do the pose downs, or like back over by the mobility section where it's got that purple mat and everything, or carpet or whatever it is, where it's completely open. No, really, nothing really against the mirror. I just don't understand. But besides that, how's your guys' day going? Uh, I I kind of kept busy today. I pushed my breakfast and my lunch back a little bit today because I had a really big dinner last night. I had an entire box of Hamburger Helper, um, which entails an entire pound of ground beef, which actually didn't really go above my calories all that much, um, in the long run. I had like 1,200 left for the day by the time I was making dinner, and I only went over by like I think like 200 or 300 calories above maintenance. So right in that sweet spot there. So we're all right. I did, however, not have any like regular milk. So what I ended up using was coconut milk, but it was unsweetened coconut milk specifically. And I made sure of that fact. I can't just get this light level right at all. Um, there we go. See, now that's too dark. It says that's a perfect light level, but that's for like the outside. Anyway, um, so I made sure it was unsweetened coconut milk. But the thing is that what I found after making it, setting it all up, and making, stirring, all that, tasting it, coconut apparently is sweet enough to throw off the entire flavor of the Hamburger Helper. So I had vaguely sweet cheeseburger macaroni Hamburger Helper for dinner, like a whole thing of it. And I ate the whole thing, which is why I was figuring that I wasn't exactly hungry this morning. I usually eat something on the way to work, and then a little like right after I get to work, I eat like the second thing, uh, which is like 5 o'clock ish, between like 5 and 5:30 ish, and then I'll eat like lunch at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I didn't eat breakfast until 7:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere around there, and didn't eat lunch until well after 12, almost 1 o'clock. So I kept busy. I did my first service. I did a little bit of cleaning up, waiting around, and then I had to go around with a clipboard with a list of like, I don't know, fucking God knows how many bus numbers listed on it, and write down the miles and hours. We switched over to this new system for like the maintenance management software, and it's fucking everything up. Everything is completely different, and we're not even allowed to use the system. It's just the manager and I guess the parts department that are able to use it right now, and they're struggling, and we're completely behind on the system. And I'm guessing it had something to do with like updating the information in there so that things don't get marked as overdue on their services, even if we had already done the service, just haven't gotten the actual paperwork filled in on the computer. But it's all a mess right now. Eventually, um, we're supposed to start using these tablets with said new system, which I am dreading the day when that actually rolls around. We've been hearing about this for the last 3 or 4 months, and we were told last month that we were going to start learning how to use it, and it is now another month later, and we still haven't learned how to use it because we immediately hit a roadblock. The login didn't work, and of course, anything with corporate, you send in something to IT to get help, and then it just off into the fucking ether, and nothing happens for weeks on end. Um, so I checked in for like the rest of that whole week, that because I was supposed to be the first one to start learning how to use the stuff, and for like the whole rest of that week, I kept checking in each day to see if they got anything back from IT, and, so I could start doing this. I gave up because nothing ever got back. So now it's been another week since then, I believe. I may be wrong. I might be mixing things up, but it's ridiculous. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I went out to lunch with one of my buddies at work, got something, came back, ate, and then I just kind of mulled around the shop, picking stuff up until it was time to go because it was that late in my shift. So it was a relatively easy day. It went by pretty quickly. So I'm gonna go in. I'm honestly not that hungry right now. I had a pretty big lunch, so I think I'll just get a protein shake in for now, for the time being, and then just figure something out later. I gotta. I don't know what I'm gonna watch. Yeah, I don't know. I got too much shit to watch. Oh, tomorrow I'm planning. Well, this is just a plan on going out and finally going to get all like fishing gear and stuff that I planned on getting, so I can start fishing this summer. Like get like a whole kit, like tackle box, bait and tackle, rod, reel, everything, and get all kitted out. And then I think because the license isn't even that expensive, at least according to Google. It's like $22 for an annual thing, which I find hard to believe because every time I've had to buy a license or like a temporary tag thing when I was in Nebraska to go fishing while I was camping, it was always like at least that much or more just for like a 3 or 4 day. And the annual was much more than that. So I could have been given false information for all I know. I'm looking to spend like around 200 ish for everything, and then the license on top of that, which again I'm hoping is that much. And there's this thing called like a buddy pass, where if you and someone else buy at the same time, buy the annual at the same time, it's like half the price for both of you. So I might try to find somebody to do that with and cheap out. Other than that, nothing else new in the hood going on. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Oh, oh yeah, duh. There is one more thing. I just yesterday, as of the recording this video, just yesterday I hit 300 subscribers. I made a little community post, so you'll know when it actually happened. Because by the time this goes up, it's gonna be like another 2 weeks till this goes up, because I'm trying to do one video a week, and just kind of having the videos come out like a week or so after they are recorded. Because the next video is going to be a chest day that comes out on either Saturday or Sunday, depending on when I get my ass on the computer and edit it together. And this one will be the following week. I do appreciate the support on the most recent 2 videos. That's fucking sick. They're popping off a little bit. They're not crazy popping off, but enough to get new people coming in and subscribing. So I appreciate it. I'm trying to do a little bit more editing wise, at least to make it a little interesting with those intros. That might be how I start doing it from now on. I don't know. I might try to get a little bit more creative with it if I can come up with anything. Other than that, the videos are going to stay relatively the same. I might just try to get a little bit more of a production value on it. But that all depends on how I'm feeling a week from now when I drag myself out of bed and pull my computer out and turn it on to edit this one or the one before it. So it all depends on how I'm feeling in the given moment, but that is what I want to do, at least, in my head, I guess. That's the goal. Now, whether or not it happens is another thing. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching. See ya.